Hello everyone and welcome to Legend Unlocks. Today we're taking a closer look at the new iBerry Universal 1.2 update. This release brings a redesigned workflow, new servicing options, and improved tools to make supported device operations simpler and more efficient. In this video, we'll first take a look at what's new, explore the interface and its capabilities, and then we'll put the tool to the test in a real-world demonstration. Before we start working with the device, let's take a quick look at the main interface. At the top, iBerry provides essential device information, including the product, ECID board, and serial number. Once a supported device is connected, this information is automatically populated, giving you a clear overview of the device before starting an operation. On the top right, you'll also find two useful tools, Fix Drivers and DFU Helper. These utilities are there to help you prepare the Windows environment and troubleshoot common connection, or DFU, related issues. Now let's take a closer look at the two main workflows available in iBerry Universal 1.2. On the left, you'll find the Passcode Bypass section, which provides a dedicated workflow for supported passcode-related servicing operations. On the right, we have Hello Activator, which provides a separate workflow for supported Hello screen activation operations. Both sections are organized with clear, dedicated controls, making it easy to select the appropriate workflow for the connected device. Before we start the practical demonstration, let's take a closer look at the options available in each section. Let's start with the Passcode Bypass section. The first two options are Prepare Boot and Boot. These are used to prepare and start the supported boot process before continuing with the available operations. Next, we have Save Ticket and Restore Ticket, which provide options for managing the relevant ticket data during the supported workflow. Owner Info provides access to the available owner-related information, while Factory Data provides the option to work with supported factory data operations. Finally, Erase and Reboot are available for the corresponding supported device operations. With the workflow clearly organized, let's move on to the Hello Activator section. Now let's take a look at the Hello Activator section. Just like the previous workflow, we start with Prepare Boot and Boot to prepare the device for the supported operation. Once the device is ready, the Activate option starts the supported Hello activation workflow. One of the key additions in this update is Fix All. Fix All is designed to help restore supported device functionality after the activation process, including features such as camera and notification-related functionality. The section also includes Factory Data, Erase, and Reboot for the corresponding supported operations. Now that we've covered the main features of both workflows, let's move on to the practical part and see how iBerry Universal 1.2 performs on a real device. Now let's move on to the practical demonstration. First, we'll prepare the supported device and place it into recovery mode. Once the device is detected, we'll perform the initial device check and capture the required device information, including the ECID. After that, we'll use the built-in DFU helper to move the device into DFU mode. With the device in DFU mode, we'll prepare the supported hardware interface and complete the required PWN process. Once the preparation is complete, we'll reconnect the device and return to iBerry. From here, we can continue with Prepare Boot and proceed with the supported workflow. At this point, the device is successfully in DFU mode, so we're ready for the next stage of the setup. Now we'll use the supported Pico hardware to prepare the device for the next stage of the iBerry workflow. Once the preparation process starts, we'll wait for the tool and the hardware to complete their communication. When the process is completed successfully, we'll reconnect the device and continue directly from iBerry. This gives us a clean starting point for the next stage of the supported servicing workflow. One of the biggest improvements in iBerry Universal 1.2 is the new Universal Hello workflow. On supported devices, the process is designed to preserve the device's original identity information without requiring unnecessary serial number changes. This means the goal is to keep the device information intact while providing a cleaner and more natural servicing experience. Another important point is functionality. iBerry 1.2 is designed to go beyond simply completing the activation workflow. On supported devices and configurations, important features such as iCloud sign-in, notifications, Face ID, the camera, and other essential system functions are designed to work normally after the process. And because the workflow is designed around the device's original information rather than replacing it, there's no intentional modification of the device identity just to complete the process. We've also focused on stability and everyday usability, including avoiding unnecessary background processes that could contribute to abnormal battery drain. Of course, results and available functionality can vary depending on the specific device, iOS version, and supported configuration. But the goal of iBerry Universal 1.2 is simple: a cleaner workflow, better functionality, and a servicing experience that feels as close to a normal device as possible. But that's not all. iBerry Universal 1.2 is built to keep up with the latest iOS releases, with support extending all the way up to iOS 2.6.6.1. Whether you're working with a newer device or servicing a supported device running one of the latest iOS versions, iBerry is designed to keep your workflow up to date. We're continuously improving compatibility, refining the workflow, and adding new capabilities to make sure you have the tools you need when new iOS versions arrive. So if you're looking for a modern, constantly evolving solution for supported iOS servicing workflows, iBerry Universal 1.2 is ready for the next generation. And that's a wrap for today's iBerry Universal 1.2 update. Thank you for staying with us and watching the complete walkthrough. Here at Legit Unlocks, we're always working to bring you the latest tools, updates, and professional solutions for supported iOS servicing workflows. If you found this video useful, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and stay connected because there's a lot more coming. We'll keep testing, improving, and bringing you new updates as they arrive. Thank you for watching, stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one. Legit Unlocks, keeping you one step ahead.